A cure for wellness. uh, Now, there's good and bad here, and to refer to Shakespeare, Hamlet, there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Hamlet. Um, and on the superior level, passages, fragments of this film. A long one. One problem is it's too long. I say 2 hours and 26 minutes. But on a certain level, it reminds one. It did for me of the Magic Mountain, Thomas Mann, one of the masterpieces of humankind, included on the list of best, greatest 100 books of all time, as compiled by the Norwegian Book Club, which has asked luminaries, Salman Rushdie, the late regretted Umberto Eco, I think it's Nadine Gordimer, was it John Updike or John Irving, or both? Anyway, some of the best authors, and they came up with a list which includes, and it's not just that, it's much more, it's clearly one of the we have a sanatorium, we have those people, Settembrini, Hans Castorp, the rest, his cousin, contemplating the meaning of life, intellectual issues, political life in general, which doesn't really happen in the same way here. I mean, this is more surrealist, more outre take on things. We have Lockhart, the hero, we would say, Dane DeHaan, a good performance. Problem is, it's a challenging role, but story that would appeal to to some viewers, but then others might find it convoluted and not very satisfying. I'm thinking of those moments when he's treated and then he sees things, snakes, he thinks, I guess he thinks, I don't think it really happened, or maybe it did, as in fiction, in the story. He's trapped inside. So he is on the side that makes sense, that is more down to earth. And we have the young man, Lockhart, sent to get back an executive, a CEO, in fact, who's crucial for the company's well-being, financial profits, and so on. And he's cured at this wellness center. Only once he gets there, it doesn't look like the problem will be solved. Furthermore, or worse, the young man himself seems as if he can get trapped. There's an accident with a deer coming in front of the car, and then he has to be treated. So, again, having some parallels with the Magic Mountain, where Hans Castorp goes to see his cousin, Joachim. And to begin with, there's no question of Hans Castorp staying more than a few days, a couple of weeks, to see this relative and then get in the good air and continue. Only we find out, doctors, but there is a spot on the lung, and then he needs some treatment, and he becomes, spoiler alert, a patient. Perhaps an even longer term patient than his cousin. It's more complicated, of course. I mean, it's as complicated as it can be. It's complex. That's not a simple thing of a disease and then identifying some issues. It's philosophical. It's everything packed in a rather thick volume. How many pages? It should be 700. You can't look at life with so much in a short story. Or you can try and attempt, like in that Eastern narrative wherein this king wants philosophers to bring him the most important in a book, to have the essence. And they come to begin with camels, and they have, I don't know, I'm just making this up, but many volumes. So I don't know. What's wrong with you? I mean, I don't have time. So they work on it and make it shorter, the summary, and come up with fewer, I don't know, just 20. No. And then you see where this is going. A book, and he needs a few pages because now he's getting older. So what's eventually has to be reduced to a very small package. So, a cure for wellness, a cure for 2.5 hours of your time, I don't know.